You'd be hard-pressed to find a day in the middle of August that doesn't send Oklahoma City's temperatures skyrocketing to near and above 100 degrees. Despite the staggering heat, I managed to get out to the tracks for a quick catch in Oklahoma City's alley on the afternoon of August 15th, 2011. There was activity as soon as I pulled up this time. An ethanol train was stopped on Main 1 with his head end just above the alley's first crossing at 6th Street. Main 2's signal was indicating for another northbound to overtake the stop train, and so I went from my usual place at 9th Street to a much closer viewing point on 6th Street. A couple of minutes after I set up, the conductor and brakeman came walking up over the hill, heading back to the lead unit. No sooner did the crew get back into their locomotive than the crossing went off. A bright, shiny Gevo, barely a year old, brings up the lead on the passing manifest. An interesting thing to note about BNSF's Red Rock subdivision is that despite the fact that the line runs almost directly north and south for the entirety of its length, this train is actually timetabled east. This practice originated with the Santa Fe, because a lot of the trains that run through this line originate in or are bound for Chicago. Their overall route is more easterly than northerly, and therefore to make things easier all around the board, the timetables for the line are considered east-west. BNSF just continued what their predecessor had been doing when they took over the line in 1995. Of course, to the local yokel like myself, this train looks to be running to the north, and I will continue to refer to it as such. About 20 minutes after the meet, I'd gone back to my favorite spot at 9th Street. It wasn't long before the first train got the signal to proceed, and they slowly began accelerating north. With both trains on their way, I was too. It was just too danged hot to keep at it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.